Hi guys, this is another party safari presentation, and this animal is a carpet python, and his name is Ozzy, and we're gonna see if we can feed him today. Now he is used to be kind of upset and kind of mean, and the reason why was because he was hangry all the time. So when he was given to me, I started to feed him way more often than what the person before did. I feed him every week rather than every other week. And so we're going to be able to see him strike this rat and then hopefully eat it. So we'll notice that positioning. Here we go. So it bit it, wrapped it up. This animal is from Australia on the coast. And this is a rather large rat, so it probably will not need to eat for a week and a half. This is a pretty big rat. It was actually for my red-tailed boa, but the red-tailed boa did not want to eat it. So I move on to the next biggest snake and see if it wants to eat it. And this one is kind of like a garbage disposal. It likes to eat everything, which is good because that keeps it in a good mood. It's not mean. Um, some of these snakes are tree snakes, and tree snakes kind of have a mean reputation, I would say. But this is a pretty beautiful snake. It shed recently, and so it wraps it up, even though it was already dead, and then it will start to eat it from its face, from the head going down. So we'll just observe. Now this snake, once before, this is kind of a cool story. This snake, I feed it dead rats, and sometimes I use um, rats that have been frozen before, so you have to thaw them out, right? But they're not nearly as warm as a rat that's alive. And so when you feed a snake, if you use a snake, if you use tongs, or even if you hold it with by the tail, it's going to see the heat from your hand and smell the food. So you have to be kind of smart because you can get bit because of that. So what you should do is you should warm up the frozen mouse or the rat to put it next to a heat lamp for a while. That's what I do while I'm cleaning out the other tanks or feeding the other animals. And then it gets nice and warm so that it attacks the correct animal rather than your hand, right? So when snakes get kind of, maybe it's because they're hungry and they haven't been fed a lot, and the only time that they get any interaction is when the tank is opened. So they become ready to strike whenever the tank gets opened, or they see the heat of your hand and they smell the food. So we got to be smarter than our snakes and help them out so we don't get bit.